Beloved, welcome back to the homestead on a beautiful Monday morning. Behind me is the miracle truck. When Mrs. W and I we were down and out, had no money, I needed a truck so bad, God graced us by letting me buy that used. It had 150,000 miles or something like that. I paid $4,000 for that in 2018. One of the best things I ever bought, and it's been flawless, now sitting at nearly 250,000 miles. So we are gonna be taking that into town because it has a ladder rack on it, and it's about an hour away to go to my favorite lumber yard. So I'm gonna bring you along. We're gonna go out and run some errands, and who knows what sort of troubles or adventures that we're gonna find today. As you know, Proho likes to be prepared. There's always things you need to bring along when you're going on a road journey. My friend Evan at Radio Made Easy. I'm holding your fupa hostage until you come and see me. When I saw him in North Carolina, was it? South Carolina? He hooked me up with an EDC in God's camel. I like to put everything in a milk crate. It's all in one spot. I know where it's at. It's not rolling around loose. Let's check the oil. This got a lot of miles on it. It burns a little oil, but that's okay. The miracle truck, of course, has the V10. Not the most powerful engine, but a good engine, smooth running, high mileage engines. Looks good, looks like it's just been changed. I haven't driven this old truck for a long time. What a difference between my new truck and this old, what is it, 2001? There's over 20 years difference between them. We have arrived. Unfortunately, my favorite lumber yard just burnt down. Nothing to laugh at here, but they're getting ready to rebuild, but they're staying open, so I've been trying to support them the best I can. All right, gentlemen, let's go pay. We'll head back, but before we head back, we're gonna stop and get tacos. One thing the West Coast does really well, thanks to our Mexican brothers, is we do good tacos over here. And I'm not gonna miss an opportunity to have my favorites. What a shame. This was a great sawmill. They had all sorts of specialty equipment and did really nice lumber. All right, well, thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, no problem, thank you.
This little taqueria is been run by a family for, goodness, 20 years. We used to go to their place when they had a tiny trailer, and now they've graduated up and got into a proper restaurant on the main street of town. So I'm really happy for them. Everything made from scratch. She even drives all the way to Portland, like twice a week, I heard, to get a special potato, to hand make all the potato chips. So you'll see those here in a minute. Oh, thank you. These are the chips. I get 3 orders of them. Take them home, heat them up. She makes these by hand. Even the salsas are all made by hand. All right, let's load up our tools and head over to the cabin. Goodness, it is getting hot today. Have I shown you my super skookum air station here? This will give you guys the fizz. This is on the outside of the garage door, so you can always use it. I plumbed in these blocks here with a drain, and then to the compressor. And then these, one of my subscribers sent me these. These are just little dummy quick connects that you can store inflators and different things on. Of course, I take this in at night, but this is the outside official air station. Actually, let's take the truck back over there, drop off that lumber, and I'll bring my quad back and we'll load up on that. With all these construction projects going on, I set up my tool crib here, so I just come in. I don't like to have a bunch of stuff in the back of my quad. I like to just have the tools that I'm working with, and when I'm done with them, put them away, and then go to whatever it is you're doing, irrigating or whatever that may be. So today we're doing construction, so we'll just grab the things we need here and then head out there. We should be able to finish that deck today. Need our tool belt and our block plane. Probably don't need the compressor today. Drill, impacts, jigsaw, nailer, miracle tool. Miracle tool bits, drill bits, and square. This is a new box I just got specifically for my bits and nail gun nails, my personal ones. I'm not sharing these with anyone. I got tired of never having blades, so this is my box, only to be used by me. Guess we don't need the machine screws. Actually, I love this system. Bits and screws. And the track saw. Someone was accusing me of shilling for Milwaukee, but I have never received anything from them. All of the stuff I buy what I like. I don't shill things that I don't like. This is the time of day that is most difficult. About 2 o'clock after you've had a nice lunch, it's hot outside, you start getting a little bit sleepy. The adversary comes to you and says, oh, you don't need to do all of that hard work. Take your ease, go rest, do it another day, and steals away your ability to get anything done. So when I get in this funk like this, I have a cure it works 100% of the time to get you focused and 100% back on track. And trust me, you are not going to like it. 3 minutes in 40-degree water, I guarantee will revive you and get you focused. All right, gentlemen, we are back at it with a whole new attitude. Well, gentlemen, let's see how we did. The last piece is 2 1/4 inches wide. We're going to want to put a chamfer on it, but I want to make sure it fits first. Ooh. Did I not chainsaw enough? Here's the problem. You can see we're hitting where that log comes down. Now I could trim the bottom of this log the whole way, but the problem is I've got that flashing right there. And not getting into that's going to be very difficult. Or we could pull this out and maybe just trim 1/4 off of it and see if we can't slip by there and not have to trim those logs. That 2 inches is about as narrow as I want to go. If this doesn't fit, I think we're going to have to trim those logs. I only put a couple screws in here to hold that spacing, so I figured I'd had to do this. All right, everything is clear to me. So what we're gonna have to do is to cut the logs. You can see here that we're bumping up against it. I want this to come in tight here, especially all along here. See, it was never going to go in there. So that we're going to have to kind of set up a jig over here and then just trim that carefully and try to stay out of that flashing. I think it's not that big a deal. It's just, I'm just going to have to take it slow and be careful. Well, gentlemen, I'm embarrassed to say, actually I'm not. That's all I have time for today. It's 5:30 and I haven't even begun to edit this video. Tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll start with the chainsaw out and we'll get that cut and we'll just, I'll bring you along. It's just what we do. I bring you along with what I get done in a day. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers and we'll see you all on the next video.